Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Hey everyone, welcome to another ranking. Here's my ranking of the Hunger Games movies. The movie The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 just came out a week and a half ago, and it was great. And I thought to celebrate, because it's the end of the Hunger Games franchise, I thought I'd rank all the Hunger Games movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Get started here. Alright, shall we get started? Alright, coming at number 4 is The Hunger Games. Yes, the very first Hunger Games movie directed by Gary Ross. I didn't know what to expect from the Hunger Games movies because I didn't read the books until I saw the first movie, and it kind of looked like Battle Royale but with teens, so I saw it anyways, and I really liked it. But, however, it is the weakest out of the franchise because it's not completely loyal to the source material. And it has a few issues. Like, I don't think Josh Hutcherson and Liam Hemsworth are very interesting characters, and I don't think they're good actors. They're very bland actors, and there was a lot of shaky cam in this movie to make it a PG-13 movie. Like, I can tell this movie could have been a straight-up R-rated movie, but because of the quick cuts and the shaky cam, it stuck to the PG-13 rating, and that was kind of annoying. And again, there's a little bit of plot holes every now and then, but that's what kind of makes it the weakest Hunger Games movie. It doesn't make it a bad movie. The Hunger Games is an awesome movie. Gary Ross did a decent job directing this movie, and Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen is phenomenal in this movie. She's so good. She dominates every single movie she's in, and she's so good. And a lot of the supporting cast members are really good. Like, Woody Harrelson is amazing as my all-time favorite character, Haymitch Abernathy, and Elizabeth Banks is great as Effie, Lenny Kravitz is amazing as Senna, Donald Sutherland is amazing as President Snow, and even like Wes Bentley is great as Seneca, and what's his name, Stanley Tucci is great as Caesar. There's so many good performances, so many good actors, and they're all great in this movie. And I love how this movie deals with, social commentary, deals with anarchy, deals with a lot of things with the media and stuff. They do it better in the second movie, but they do it really well in this one, and I love why they have the Hunger Games. It's not like Battle Royale, it's just a bunch of kids killing each other and see who's the winner. There's a reason why these kids are fighting to the death, and it's so well done, this movie. The story is very well done, and it's a very intense movie. It's a great survival movie. Them trying to survive the Hunger Games. Well, Katniss trying to survive the Hunger Games. And as much as I don't buy the love triangle, I don't buy her chemistry with Gale, I don't buy her chemistry with Peeta, not until, like, the later movies, but yeah, like, just because the relationships don't work and the bland performances by those two actors and the shaky cam's annoying, overall, the movie is good. It's got a good story, it's decently directed, it's very well acted, and it's just intense as shit, and it's a good survival movie, and it's pretty loyal to the source material. They leave a lot of shit out. Like, read the books, then watch the movie. They leave a lot of shit out. It's the weakest Hunger Games movie, but it's still a good movie, and I do enjoy it. Coming number 3 is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. A lot of people, for some stupid reason, hate this movie. They really don't like it. Everyone says this is the weakest Hunger Games movie. It's so boring. Nothing happens. Actually, a lot of things happen, and it's very interesting. I love that this is the Hunger Games movie that actually doesn't have the Hunger Games in it, and I'm glad they're trying to change it up, change the story up, and it is very loyal to the book and everything, and it's very fascinating. It's great with the media. It's great about politics, and it just tackles a lot of great issues, and people just don't find it interesting, and people just want to see people killing each other, fighting to the death in the Hunger Games, and that's not what all the Hunger Games movies are about. It's about taking a stand. It's about freedom. It's about anarchy. It's about the media. It's about the government and stuff. It's not just about the Hunger Games. It's about so much more, and Mockingjay Part 1 tackles all of that. I love all the scenes when they're shooting the propaganda movies, because Katniss is shooting propaganda movies for people to join District 13, rebel against the Capitol and stuff, and it's also trying to scare the Capitol, saying, we have an army, we're going to attack you, and it's so well done. This movie is almost kind of like Wag the Dog. You know Wag the Dog with Dustin Hoffman and Robert De Niro? It's a lot like that, and this movie is just so well done. Francis Lawrence directed the movie very well. Jennifer Lawrence shines in this movie. Josh Hutcherson's pretty decent. Even Gale has a badass moment every now and then, and Philip Seymour Hoffman's phenomenal. This introduces President Coin, Julianne Moore. She's really good. Donald Sutherland's amazing, and it's very good. It talks a lot about politics and about the media, and it's just a fascinating movie. I love The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I don't see why people hate it. I love it. I think it's a good movie. Coming number 2 is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Yeah, I love this movie. This is a phenomenal movie. I just did a review of it just a little bit ago. check that review out, and I go into more depths about it. I don't want to spoil this movie, but it is the climax to the Hunger Games, and it is so satisfying in every way. The performances are phenomenal. Jennifer Lawrence shines. There's phenomenal action scenes, especially that action scene in the sewer. All your favorite characters, whoever your favorite character is, they all shine in the movie. It's so good. I love how it ends. I love everything about this movie. It's so good. It is one of my favorites of the year. It won't make the top 10, but it's still a good movie. And if you want to know more about what I think about it, check my review out. I give more details of why I love the movie. But yeah, it's phenomenal, and it's my second favorite Hunger Games movie. And my number one favorite Hunger Games movie is Hunger Games Catching Fire. This movie is so freaking good. This is Hunger Games done perfect. Like, it's so freaking good, this movie. It hired a new director, Francis Lawrence, who did a phenomenal job in this movie. I love all the issues they tackle about the media, manipulating the media, because Katniss and Peeta have to pretend they're in this relationship and even a marriage to manipulate the capital and the media so they can balance harmony throughout all the districts. So you gotta manipulate the media and manipulate the people, and this movie does it so freaking well. Again, very loyal to the source material, and the performances are very good in this movie. I actually bought the chemistry between Peeta and Katniss in this movie. Their relationship was a little better, a little stronger in this movie. This introduced Plutarch, Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was phenomenal as the game maker. I loved it. So good. The twist at the ending was very good. If you read the book, you know the twist, but if you don't know the book, it's a very good twist. And this also introduces to another favorite character of mine, Finnick. He's awesome. And another favorite character of mine, Joanna. All awesome characters. The Hunger Games in this movie is a lot more intense. There's no shaky cam. They really didn't need the shaky cam because it's PG-13 action. It's more of a visual kind of style Hunger Games. It's not like a gritty Hunger Games like in the first one. This is more of like a visual kind of Hunger Games. And this is more of like a team mashup sort of Hunger Games. And it's really good. Like, imagine Hunger Games when you have to fight all the champions. That's fucking terrifying, right? And the way they survive and the way the Hunger Games plays out and the way the movie plays out is so well done, very well directed, very well executed, and I loved this movie. By the end of this movie, you're like, yes, I'm ready for Mockingjay, and you of course were, and this, I think, is the best Hunger Games movie. Some people might disagree with me, but I think Catching Fire is the best, and it's my personal favorite. So yeah, that was my ranking of the Hunger Games movies from my least favorite to my favorite. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me what is your ranking of the Hunger Games movies from your least favorite to your favorite. Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.